First, unplug your compressor. Then we're going to release the air out of the tank. Next, you'll want to slide the metal rings up the tubing so that you can reuse them later on. Then you'll want to use side cutters to cut the tubing off of your gray disconnect. Then we will trim off the portion that we cut. Then you will pull the tubing off of the shutoff valve if you have a turnstile. If you have the white clamps, just open it up and slide it off the tubing. Next, do the reverse. You open up the white clamp and slide it through. They can be a little challenging at times. Normally, you would have 2 of these white clamps on so that if one breaks, you still have a backup. And then you would reattach it. If you have the turn air shutoff valve, you'll push it into one side of the tubing, and it's very challenging. I usually use Vaseline to get it on there a little bit better, and then you'll do the other side. The rings go towards the tank and push it on. Then if you have the turnstile, you will use zip ties to secure it around the valve, 1 on each side. Normally, I try and color code them to which tank you're changing. You'll notice I had the green sprayer, so now I've got the green zip ties. Then you'll want to trim the end of those zip ties so they aren't in your way. Then we will reattach the tubing to the gray disconnect. Again, it's going to be a tight fit, and you'll use the wrench to slide those rings back down. You might have to walk them down as you get closer to the barbs. You're good to go.